For all my team coins, check out thefootshop.com. Their link is in the description below. And for a discount on your coins, use Nepo at checkout. What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of the best team in FIFA. Today I'm actually using a team that I've picked for myself. I don't know the actual cost of this team. I would assume it's around a couple of million coins, to be honest. It's quite an expensive team. There are alternatives you can put in, so if you desperately want to see a cheap variation of this squad, drop a thumbs up on the video, let me know in the comment section and tweet me on twitter.com/NepentheZ and I'll do a cheap version of this team. But let's take a look at the team. Bang! So why did I build this team? Basically, Nick28T had told me 4-3-3 now is really strong with this post patch. So I built this team. I've played about 20 games with this team. I've lost one game with this team and it was to Castro. And he gave me the dench sausage. He hooked me right in the fucking gabba, mate. He beat me 5-1 with his half legends, half informed team. And credit to him, you know, Castro is a strong player. But this is the team I've got, guys. We've got Robben, Suarez and Neymar up front. Rodriguez, Bender and Goetze in midfield with Marcelo, Ramos, Boateng and Piszczek in defense and Casillas in goal. There are a couple of changes I would like to make to this team. I would like to put Philipp Lahm here at CDM, or I would like to put Manuel Neuer in goal to give Boateng perfect chem, because right now he's only on 7. And I would also like to put either, like I say, Philipp Lahm here, or maybe Mats Hummels in form here. There are a few changes that I could make to this team, but as it is, this team is really strong. I'm going to go and play 5 games with this. I am going to be playing games for the best team in FIFA in cups now, because like I said, even though I'm in Division 2, most people aren't in Division 2 that watch these videos. So if you're in a high division, I can also clarify after playing with this team in divisions, it's a very strong divisions team as well. We'll talk a little bit more about the players and the formations as we get into the gameplay, but for now, guys, let's go. Okay guys, as we go into the gameplay, as per usual, I do show you the teams I come up against and the goals that I do score. So the first team we come up against is a really good team. This is the cup final, the first game here, and I played through the cups like I explained in the last the best team in FIFA. It turns out the majority of my viewers are in divisions like 3, 4 and lower, and a lot of you guys play cups instead of seasons as well. A lot of you guys don't like the pressures of the divisions. So for me to give a best reflection of how a team will perform for you guys, it's best that I play in the cups. Now I know a lot of people won't agree with that. However, what I will do is every so often, every maybe 4th or 5th episode of the best team in FIFA, I'll build a squad and play in Division 1 with it, because that's what division I'm in. So going forwards, like I said, this is a cup final. Out of the 5 games that I played, I did indeed win all 5 games in the second final of the Gold Cup, because I started off in the final. I ended up going through to the second time of getting in the final in this video. I played against a subscriber, and it was a really tough game. It was a good game, but a tough game. So this team, guys, like I said before at the start of the video, you know, I know it's an expensive team. I know not a lot of people are going to be able to afford this. And if you guys really want to see a cheap version of this team, let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like on the video and tweet me on twitter.com/NepentheZ. And there are a lot of players that you can replace here. You know, Robben for Shaqiri, Suarez perhaps for Benzema, Neymar for Jesse Rodriguez. You know, then in the midfield and the defense isn't really that expensive, but it's obviously quite expensive. But yeah, I mean, this team, it was just super nice. And what I like most about this team is it suits the new patch. However, I've had about 10 people tweet me today that they've been speaking to EA representatives on, you know, the EA help thing, and EA are going to be releasing a new patch. So I don't know how that's going to affect things again. However, if the patch remains the same, or if it's very similar after another new patch, the reason why the 4-3-3 is so effective, especially the false 9, is because if you play like more direct football, the centre forward, in our case, you know, Luis Suarez here, is the focal point of the attack. He's always in good positions, and with the instructions that I put on at the start of the video, it really helps him. You know, the whole attack line stays quite narrow and always tries to get above in front of the back line. It's just yeah, it's you know, the attack in this game, it's so multi-dimensional, you know. Like when I was playing with the 4-4-2 after the patch, I found myself really struggling to create chances. I literally was creating just 3, 4 or 5 chances per game, and it was boring, it was slow, and I struggled. Nick28T, like I said before, suggested to me try this formation. Some games, like I still concede some goals, not many goals, and I still concede a lot of chances, but I create every game, you know, 10, 15, 20 chances. It's just so easy to create chances with this team because the way the midfielders are is that they draw the defenders out of position, especially if you come up against a 3-back or a 4-back formation. If you come back up against a 3-back formation, you're literally playing man-on-man attack. You know, like Suarez covers one centre-back, Robben and Neymar cover the other 2 centre-backs, and that just allows your centre midfielders that are pushing forward because, you know, we've got the very centre midfielder who stays back. But then we've got Mario Götze and I think, is it... who's the other midfielder? I can't even remember. But Mario Götze and the other midfielder, we've got James Rodriguez. They get licensed, you know, freedom, license to be free, and it's really good because once you pass it into like a centre midfielder who's in a lot of space, if that centre back that's say marking Luis Suarez steps up to try and combat, Rodriguez or Götze, it leaves a huge gap in behind for Suarez, Robben or Neymar to get in. And that's why, again, when I said in the patch video the other day that chip through balls are so effective, is because of the way defending is now. It allows you the chip through balls, you know. However, with this formation specifically, and not even just this team, because I played with multiple teams with this formation, but with this formation specifically, it just opens up the field for you. It makes the field feel big. It makes the pitch feel wide. It makes you feel like you've got time on the ball and a bit of space. Whereas if you play, in my experience, with a 4-4-2 or a 4-1-2-1-2 or the 4-2-3-1, you're left so compact and tight in midfield that you just get trampled by your opponent's midfield. And again, when you're playing against a 4-back formation, because of the way that you can keep your wingers narrow, you're basically playing three attackers onto 2 centre-backs, which is unbelievably overpowered because the fullbacks don't get involved in the defence. And again, for example, if, like, when I play against 4 defenders, if, say, this guy who has Felipe Luis, if Felipe Luis comes in to cover Robben or Neymar, it leaves a huge gap down the right-hand side that Mario Götze or James Rodriguez are actually running into, and just allows you unbelievable proportions of space that you can't find with any other formation. And the reason why that specifically happens is because this is the false 9 formation, and because Luis Suarez is a centre forward and not a striker, which means he comes back a bit deeper, which actually draws the defence out a little bit, which is just about enough for you to be able to play through the middle with passing football, with chip through balls, and even wing play. If you want to cross it, you can cross it with this team as well. It really does offer you a little bit of everything, and then defensively it's strong. There are issues with the defence, especially with this midfield that I have. I really would prefer to put Philippe Lahm at CDM, and even probably have, you know, 2 CDMs, two players that act as defensive midfielders and 1 player that acts as an attacking midfielder. Even though that would, like, kind of not really keep the formation super balanced, because I'd have, like, let's say, for example, in this team, Lahm and Schweinsteiger, the right centre mid and the central centre mid, as defensive midfielders, and then James Rodriguez as an attacking midfielder in the centre. It would leave it a little bit imbalanced, but you either have to have the centre the centre guy as a attacking midfielder and the 2 outside guys as defence, or the other way around. So if you want that extra bit of defensive padding, put, like, you know, maybe like Ramirez and Lahm on the outside centre back spots, and then someone like Götze in the middle. Even though he's playing CDM, you can set him to get forwards and play him as an attacking midfielder, and you will be so solid throughout the team. It's just so well compact that not only will you just not concede chances and goals, you will create abnormal amounts of chances in this patch and how this game works right now. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the video. I did love this team. I know it's expensive. I will build a cheaper version of it that I'll put up for you guys on Saturday or Sunday of this exact team, just a cheaper version. I'll do exactly the same thing, and I have a feeling that it will be just as good. We finish off the game winning the cup with a stunning 35-yard free kick from Arjen Robben. But anyway, guys, this is the end of the video, so thank you as always for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.